Beard delivered some really insane rebuttals against D-Lo, but he had these flow problems.
I'm on the holy attack, Excalibur in my backpack.
Yo, what's up, Mike? Current FG Beatboxers, welcome back to another analysis with your boy Madox, aka
Man av kulturen.
Today, I'm finally going to watch Beard versus D-Lo at the SBX Kickback Beatbox Battle. Before I watch the video, of course, I'm gonna check out the comment section first. Let's read some comments. The most epic battle to date, hands down. Everyone wins. Wait, so I win too? Thank you, thank you. Man of culture. Appreciate this battle because it will probably be the best you will ever see. Wait, but what about
3, 2, 1.
Beard? My routine sounds so good and complex. D-Lo, and I took it personally. Man of culture. D-Lo, look at the comments. The comments, Madox, give me a man of culture. Sorry, D-Lo. Man of culture. Okay, I think this could be the real finals. My gosh, I'm so hyped for this. Rian looks like a woman, so woman of culture. My mom coming home and me quickly cleaning the window I had all day to do. Man of culture. 6-1, Madox gonna love this snare. No, I'm not gonna check it out right now. No spoiler this time. But anyways, man of culture. A man of culture for those who saw that on 5:15 in Beard's shirt, there's a D-Lo written. Oh shit. Man of culture. 3:38, when my friends asked the teacher if there's homework after they almost forgot.
Why did you do that?
Oh my gosh, I hated these people at school. Man of culture. What? Every time there's bass, Madox infinite fire. Who is Madox? What guy on this planet has 2 Ds? Not a man of culture. 4:47, when you're dead inside but you will get paid and you have to beatbox right now. Oh my gosh, this clown struggle. Man of culture. I want Madox to analyze this. I want to know why D-Lo win against Beard. I didn't even watch the video yet. Let's see. Can't wait to see Madox lose his mind with D-Lo's second round snare. Okay, let me have. No, bro, don't watch it. No spoilers. 3:10, Madox before he hits us with the let me analyze that.
Look at the comments.
Man of culture. Okay, at this point, I'm really thinking the judges are simping for D-Lo. Beard clearly won in my opinion. You think so, bro? Me proposing Beard.
Wait, BR, I love you and there's no hate.
Beard, accept my love.
I'm just kidding, Dan. You know I love you.
Aww, so cute. Man of culture. 4:16. This technique is done by chewing on a squirrel until it makes a funny noise.
Of the
Oh my gosh, bro, I'm vegan. How can you make fun jokes like that? I don't know if I should. Okay, anyways, man of culture. When someone won the man of culture the second time, Madox?
You feel like it's the way you've been chosen.
Man of culture. Second time? Best battle so far. Heart. Can't wait for Madox to analyze. The snare though, 6-0-0. Heart. Okay, you know what? Let me analyze that. Let's get into the video.
Welcome to the second semi-final of the SBX Kickback Battle 2021. Today, we have Beard versus D-Lo. First up is Beard. With 90 seconds on the clock, I say the 3, and I say the 2 and the 1. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox.
Look up to the rise up. The crowd's getting hype up. You know I'm a fighter. Look up to the rise up. The crowd's getting hype up. You know I'm a fighter. Look up to the rise up. Oh, that's a nice cap, bro. I win it back, bro. Luke at the jab, boy. You are getting racked, bro. No. Look up to the riser.
Time.
Wow. All right, so that was BR's first round. It's really energetic, man. Really powerful sounds. It's also really well structured. I'm not 100% happy though with all sound choices. Let's look closer at it in the details.
Look up to the riser. The crowd's getting hyper. You know I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter.
I don't understand the meaning of the lyrics 100%, but his pronunciation is good. At least something, right? And his lyrics are really hype. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. He's delivering a lot of energy in his intro already. I also like his facial expression here.
Fighter. I'm a fighter.
And his facial expression gets even better with the transition.
I'm a fighter.
Yeah, this transition part, wow, that's so sick. Yeah, it's also really original. I mean, the duck sound itself is not the most original thing, but the way he's using it is super original. No one sounds like that. Also, this riser sound is really unique. Then he came in with the first drop, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Look up to the riser.
It doesn't really have a unique groove. Also, there's no super exciting sounds here. It's a really powerful beat, but I'm missing something unique in here. What I also don't like is that when he uses the special sound, he does a snare before that sound. But normally, if you count the beat right, a kick supposed to be here. And of course, you can place your snares however you want to, but here it just felt misplaced. But otherwise, the sounds he's doing are really clean. The kicks and snares are really clean. His timing is fine and it's also really energetic. After the first drop, he came into a lyrical part again, and here he was straight dissing D-Lo. I really love that.
Oh, that's a nice cap, bro. I win it back, bro. Luke at the jab, boy. You are getting racked, bro. No.
To all people that are new to the beatbox scene, here he was referring to a battle move that D-Lo did at GBB, where D-Lo took BR's head. A lot of people were criticizing this move because normally touching your opponent is forbidden. Technically, he wasn't really touching him because he was touching his head, but since his head is his clothing, yeah, you can argue about it forever. But anyways, I really enjoy how BR was referring to that move at GBB. After this part, he came into the second drop.
No.
And the second drop didn't feel too different to the first one. It was still this duck sound bass combination that he already did in the intro and also did in the first drop. It was a slightly different rhythm, but I would wish that he would do something else here. He had some crazy transitions in here though, especially this technical part. But this was really the only surprising moment in this round. Everything else was really calculated. Yeah, so overall the first round of BR was really energetic, really powerful sounds, really clear structure, but there were no special sounds or special rhythms, unexpected parts. I was missing all of these things. But the second lyrical part, fronting D-Lo, definitely was a special moment.
Let me analyze that.
Alright, so let's move on to D-Lo's first round.
D-Lo. Switch.
I am the riser. Creeping in the dark, rising up, grabbing part like the great shark. Creeping in the dark, rising up, grabbing part like the great shark. Creeping in the park, rising up, grabbing part like the great shark. Like the great shark. great shark.
Okay.
I don't need a cap to whack the track. Look at the comments, boy. I smack your back. By the way, BR, I love you, and there's no hate.
Time.
Ooh. Okay, that was Dilo's first round. So my first impression to Dilo's first round is there was a little bit more demanding compared to B-Art's round, talking about rhythms. He also had a bit more interesting sounds going on, but it was less energetic, I felt like. But just to get sure about it, let's look at the details!
I am the riser. Creeping in the dark.
Creeping in the dark.
Rising up.
Rising up.
Grabbing part like the great shark.
Grabbing what? Grabbing pot? Wait, what does he say here? Does someone in the comment section talk about it? Ah, here. Creeping in the dark, rising up, grabbing Bard like the great shark. Does he really say that? No, I don't think so.
Grabbing part like the great shark.
I wish I would know what he says here. Grabbing Bard. Okay, whatever. But the mood of it is really nice. And again, his lip roll, man, it's so colorful. His lip roll sounds so unique, man. Also, the combination of lip roll and click roll that he does, man, so dope. He has pitch control over both sounds. Not a lot of beatboxers have pitch control over the click roll. Yeah, I can't even do his click roll. The rest of the build-up wasn't that special, but it was clean and the timing was on point. Then he came into the drop part, and I really love the zipper transition here.
Like the great shark.
Yeah, that's so dope. No. Then he came into the drop part and the rhythm was really special. It wasn't a typical drop, so I think if you would do something like this on stage, it wouldn't be a crowd pleaser. But the skill level of this is really high and it's performed really clean.
Like the great shark.
Then he came into the second drop and the inward bass really feels like the shark that he's talking about. Wow, someone gotta teach me Dilo's inward bass. No, Madox, no. This beat doesn't have fat drums. It's again not a typical drop because it's missing this hard-hitting drums. But the attitude he's performing it with is just perfect. It also supports the storyline that he creates here. Then he was transitioning into another beat really weirdly. I'm not a big fan of this transition, but you can really argue about it here because he also didn't really make a timing mistake. He on purpose switched like that. So saying that I'm not a big fan of this transition is just a personal preference. Then after this typical Dilo manner, he has to repeat on B-Art's lyrics.
I don't need a cap to whack the track. Look at the comments, boy. I smack your back.
And it was a really nice counter. He put so much effort in printing out this picture of B-Art and even put a hat on top. The lyrical punchline wasn't that crazy, but the flow of the lyrics and the sound of his voice is really dope. Then after this, he was transitioning into his third drop, and finally here he was hitting it hard. This beat is not only really energetic and powerful, it also has some really nice details in between. For example, this water drop that he does in combination with this inward bass. Oh, wow. I also like this little break where he just took his time to address to a BR that he's not hating him.
By the way, BR, I love you and there's no hate.
It felt like a really sarcastic moment. I mean, I really believe him, but also he smashed him afterwards, so... Yeah, pretty dope though. Yeah, so to sum it up, I think both D-Lo and BR didn't unfold the whole potential in the first round. I kind of felt like they both were saving something for the second round. BR was really energetic through the whole round, had a good structure. D-Lo wasn't that energetic, but he had more dynamics in his round. And I think in the last part of this round, he couldn't match the energy of BR. I'm also not a big fan of the sound choices that BR made in his first drop, and I think the first and second drop of BR sounded too similar. On the other hand, D-Lo had a lot of variations in his round. So I think these two rounds are pretty close, but I would give it to D-Lo.
Let me analyze that.
Let's continue with BR's second round.
Switch!
Oh,
Why
shit.
did you do that? I'm just kidding, Dan. You know I love you. You didn't watch your step and you fell right in. You feel like it's the way you've been chosen. Only you can feed off your memories. I'll read it in the lines of the broken. You didn't watch your step and you fell right in. You feel like it's the way you've been chosen. Only you can feed off your memories. I'll read it in the lines of the broken. Read it in the lines of the broken. Like the great shark. I already did this counter, so I'll speed it up for you. My name is not D-Lo, but I still do hope you enjoyed my tracks.
And that's time.
Oh, bro. Okay, second round was way more dynamic, man. Great, bro. Really sick. So what I really like about BR's second round is that he was countering D-Lo in so many ways. He was way more dynamic than in his first round, and he had some really hilarious parts here. Let's get into the details.
Why did you do that?
BR straight away started with a rebuttal in the beginning. It's not the same technique, but it sounds similar, and most importantly, it sounds sick. And what I also really love about it, how effortlessly he's doing it. So I think this is a really, really nice rebuttal here. Then after the rebuttal, he was also referring to the love letter of D-Lo, and I really love that.
I'm just kidding, Dan. You know I love you. You didn't watch your step and you fell right in. You feel like it's the way you've been chosen. Only you can feed off your memories. I'll read it in the lines of the broken.
Let me think about the lyrics quickly. You didn't watch the step when you fell right in.
You didn't watch your step and you fell right in. You feel like it's the way you've been chosen.
You feel like it's the way you've been chosen.
Only you can feed off your memories.
Only you can feed off your memories.
I'll read it in the lines of the broken.
Read it on the lines of the broken. Sometimes my English is a bit too bad. I guess this pronunciation was fine. I just don't understand the words here. Oh yeah, okay, it's a cover. Lines of the Broken by Drolo. Is it Drolo? Featuring Cut and Sun Holo. So the original lyrics are, you didn't watch your step and you fell right in, feeling like it's you who's been chosen. Only you can feed off your memories. Read it in the lines of the broken. Aha, okay. I think there's one unnecessary syllable before the read, so that's why I couldn't understand it.
I'll read it in the lines of the broken.
Read it in the lines of the broken. Yep, there's one. So it's the last line of the lyrical part that you can't understand, but the rest is fine. Then he came into the transition part, and this one was really dope. I can't do anything of both of these guys. Damn. Probably because the level is just too high. Sorry, I'm out. Yeah, that transition part is really dope. Man, and then in the pre-drop, this...
Lines of the
I never heard the sound before. It's so dope. Damn. It's so nasty. Then he came into a drum and bass drop, and again, there's something in this beat that makes it really interchangeable. It's really powerful, it's really clean, but there's nothing really recognizable in this drop. The separate sounds in this drop are really dope. but for me they just don't match together. So also here I think he should rethink his sound choice. Another problem with this drum and bass drop is that he was speeding a little bit too much towards the drop in the build-up.
Broken.
And I think the drop itself was a little bit too rushed. If it would be a little bit slower, I think it would have a little bit more flow. Then after this drop, he was directly slowing it down to rebuttal.
Like the great shark.
The speed change was really sudden and not really elegant, but it's fine. I wouldn't give him minus points for that. After the short transition, he was rebuttaling the shark beat of D-Lo with the inward bass. And here I have to say it doesn't hit that hard because he's not coming close to D-Lo's inward bass.
Like the great shark.
Yeah, D-Lo's inward bass sounds way lower and has more overtones in it. But the parts that Beard was doing in between are really dope. These technical parts, my gosh, they're so original. I think Beard is still the only one who's using these technical patterns. And then last but not least, in the outro, Beard was countering D-Lo's throat kick beat.
Already did this counter, so I'll speed it up for you.
And yeah, to be honest, D-Lo's throat kick beat wasn't that special, so I guess it wasn't that hard to top that, but Beard was smashing it, especially doing it in that speed. Really dope. So that's also a dope rebuttal. And if this rebuttal wasn't enough, at the end he was again fronting D-Lo with D-Lo's famous lyrics that he always used for his rounds.
My name is not D-Lo, but I still do hope you enjoyed my tracks.
I also think that he really nailed the UK slang here. I'm not an expert, so that's from a perspective of a not native speaker. But for me, it really worked. Yeah, so overall, Beard was more energetic than in the first round. He had a lot of special sounds, a lot of new sounds that I never heard before. He was really confident, he had a really clear structure, but I was missing that one recognizable drop in here. The first drop probably supposed to be this one recognizable drop, but I didn't really felt that. But anyways, a really sick round, so let's move on to D-Lo's second round.
Let me analyze that. Round 4, D-Lo.
Round
Switch.
4.
All right. It is easier like that. And I did say leave drum and bass for the UK style.
Oh!
Broken, your flow is broken.
Switch. Boom, map, move, music. Boom, 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 map, move, music. Boom, 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 map, music. Boom, 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 map, move, music, tick. Young cat, I bet I catch you slipping on the beat.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Time.
What? Bro, that was incredible. Yeah, so my first impression is the rebuttals of D-Lo weren't that special like B-Arts, but his flow in this round was outstanding, man. So let's get into the details.
All right.
And so D-Lo straight away started with the rebuttal of B-Art, and that was like, boom, straight away, smashed it. And no question, he was matching the tempo as well as the clarity in the sounds here, so sick rebuttal. Then afterwards, he was fronting B-Art again by saying,
Broken, your flow is broken.
And I really love how he's referring to the flow of B-Art's drop. And D-Lo then was better with his timing and his flow, but looking at the sounds, he couldn't really match the quality. And I think at this point it was unnecessary. He just could do something else, like a different drum and bass beat that is more recognizable. Because also he couldn't match the sounds that Beard did. Especially the squeak sound wasn't on the level of Beard. Also the inward click roll bass of Beard he couldn't really match here. Then after this drum and bass part he made a hard cut and went into a hip hop beat. And I think at this place it's fine. He did a rebuttal and now he starts with his own stuff. He started really simple with a lyrical part and a beat. And then when he started to add his scratches it already felt so dope. This beat has a lot of flow and is really unique, especially because of the scratches. Dude, and then he came into the drop and what is this snare? It sounds so dope. Such original snare. D-Lo knows how to satisfy me. The beat has so much flow, man. The scratches, the inward bass, the kick is on point, and the snare is so on fleek. Really dope beat, really recognizable beat. And then afterwards, the evolution of that beat, so dope, man. The scratches, the liberal. Has so much flow, man. You really want to bounce to that beat. Then for the outro, D-Lo added a really weird part, but at the same time, that was a really special beat. That's so dope. And this transition with the water drop, how does he make this water drop so clean in between these technical parts? It's so good. Yeah, so let's sum it up. Beard delivered some really insane rebuttals against D-Lo. I think his rebuttals worked better than D-Lo's. But he had these flow problems in his most important part, the first drum and bass drop, which for me is supposed to be the highlight of the round. But because of the problems I mentioned, it wasn't really recognizable. D-Lo was taking this and directly addressing it. He didn't really destroy his drum and bass beat here though, but then afterwards he did this hip hop part and this was a really recognizable beat. It was really original, really clean, really good timing here. And the special snare, never heard this before. It's so good, really original. Damn. Really nice sound choice here. So I would say, especially looking at sound placement and arrangement, D-Lo was outplaying Beard in this round. You definitely could argue with the rebuttals of Beard. So in the second round, they were pretty close to each other again. I personally see D-Lo a little bit higher than Beard in the second round. Worst case, I would make the second round a draw. But even if this would be the case, because D-Lo was better in the first round, I would give the whole battle to D-Lo. Yeah, pretty painful, because I would love to see my brother in the finals. But yeah, D-Lo was better than him. I already saw that the official judges also voted for D-Lo, so props for the win, my bro. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Quick and easy. If you enjoy my content, please like the video, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.